Welcome back to the Black Girl Experience, broadcasting live from another planet. Today is January 1st, 2024. Shout out to all of y'all that made it. Shout out to all of y'all that made it. Shout out to me for making it. Because, goddamn, 2023 had me in the motherfucking chokehold, okay? I didn't think I was getting that motherfucker had me like these. Like, bitch, you ain't getting out. Okay, had me in the chokehold like Melvin on Baby Boy. I'm gonna take my time with this one. I have a lot to talk about. I don't know where I want to start. New Year's Eve was crazy. I'm gonna just be honest and tell y'all the truth about how my night went. You know what my plans are going forward into 2024. And just every day what's going on. I got my little handy dandy notes on the phone. I brought the tarot cards. I actually have some really good New Year's Eve questions that we're gonna go over, even though it's New Year's Day. And then I also brought one of my little journals, because I was reviewing this the other day and I was like, damn, girl, you really doing the motherfucking thing. So it's so much. Where do I want to start? So we can start with, okay, January 1st. I got here early today. It's 4:49 right now. So, okay. What he say on Drumline? You're late if you're on time. What'd he say? If you're on time, whatever. You're late if you're on time. But I'm super early today. And you know I like to be early. Wasn't no traffic today. I guess it's because it's the holiday, all of that. But I did not have to work today. And fuck that job. Let me tell y'all why. Because it just becomes more and more apparent to me that they just don't give a fuck about their employees. And it's like, I'm really starting to get very verbal in that bitch. I'm really like, hey, don't say shit to me, because I can't wait to let a motherfucker have it in here. What was that? I was scheduled to work on Christmas Day, but yeah, I was scheduled to work on Christmas Day. So 2 days before that, I had worked. And I wasn't really feeling 100 at work. You know what I'm saying? But I stuck it out through the day. I'm like, whatever, I'm going to shake back. I got home that night, baby. I was throwing up all night. It was coming out every which way. Everything was going on. So I'm like, now I got a motherfucking stomach bug, the stomach flu, whatever. So I'm like, okay, the next day was Christmas Eve. So I was in the bed all day. I didn't even want to try to go to urgent care or whatever. I'm just in the bed like, please let my stomach feel better. So I called my job. I called my manager to let him know that your girl is down bad. I'm like, hey, I don't think I'm going to make it in on Christmas Day. So I'm giving you like a 24-hour notice to get it the fuck together, to pull whatever strings you got to do, figure out what manager is going to come in, because obviously none of the employees going to come in if they got off. They like, bitch, I'm with my family. I'm with my kids. We opening gifts. Fuck y'all. This motherfucker told me, I'm going to need you to hurry up and recover. We ain't got nobody to cover the shift. He didn't even say, I hope you feel better, or, how are you? What was going on? I'm going to need you to hurry up and recover. I'm throwing my fucking guts up. What do you mean? So that's what I'm saying. Just no regard, no consideration. I'm in fucking Dallas. I'm not even going home to Detroit to go see my son for the holiday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just no fucking regard for a person. So I ended up calling the hotel manager, and I'm like, I'm feeling real pressure to come in, and I'm sick as fuck. And he was like, hey, I would come in and do it, but I got my kids. You got your kids, and I'm on my deathbed. I'm like, okay. Okay, because I can't wait to the day that I walk out that bitch like, this is my last day. Ain't no 2-week notice. Just wait. And I know that the universe is like really constructing it for me to work out in whatever type of way, because I can't wait to be like, fuck y'all. So whatever. So Christmas Day rolled around and I actually felt okay that day. He was like, oh, you can use the chair. You can sit down all day. I know, motherfucker. I know. And it was very dead that day, but whatever. I guess time and a half. We'll see when that check rolls around, because the math don't be mathing to me. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do until my time comes. So that's that. Still dealing with the toxic work environment and all of that shit. We did have a little fake ass holiday party. I say fake ass holiday party because I'm used to jobs like I worked at like a lot of law firms and shit like that. So I'm used to like, oh, we going to a nice steakhouse. They done rented the whole thing out. It's catered, music, just unlimited liquor, that type of stuff. At the hotel, okay, we're going to order Mexican food and we're going to sit in the lobby. Great. But they was like, we got great prizes. We got great prizes and all this other shit. And I'm like, sure. What y'all got? Like fucking, Crayola markers or something, like a fucking Little Caesars gift card. What you about to like? But they actually ended up having some really nice prizes. And so I remember talking to one of the girls, the breakfast attendant, that morning, and she was just talking about like, I get so much anxiety, like I don't want to play the games in front of everybody and all of that. I'm like, girl, no, you gotta claim it. Like, you gonna win a prize, it's gonna be all good. I'm like, have fun. Like, it ain't nothing to be like afraid of, or like anxiety for what? Like, we playing games, but that's the thing, social anxiety. So they had a lot of nice gifts, and shout out to the black people. I'm just like, shout out to the minority at the job, because my whole team, my whole clique, we all want some really good stuff. So I just remember like that morning I went in, like, y'all know I be listening to my little like affirmations, my manifestation shit, my morning ritual every morning. I should be a gatekeeper and not tell y'all what I be listening to, but I will. I'll tell y'all this. I listen to a lot of Wayne Dyer, and that's like my spirit animal. He passed on. I don't know what year he passed away, but I had came across him just randomly, maybe like a year or so ago, and I always listen to all his stuff on YouTube, and I found out that he's actually like, he was from Detroit. And so I'm like, okay, now we got a little spiritual Detroit connection. So, but no, I really fuck with his videos and stuff and like his teachings and stuff. So I won't be a gatekeeper. Look up Wayne Dyer. Like, it'll change your life. So I went into it that morning claiming it like I'm gonna win a prize. Bitch, I better win a prize. Y'all be in here mistreating your girl. So they had a lot of games and stuff, but I didn't even get to play the games. I had put down my little tickets for whatever I wanted to win. They had like some Beats headphones. I wanted the I don't know, the little breakfast little griddle thing. I wanted that or whatever. Whatever. I put my little tickets by a whole bunch of stuff, but then you had the raffle ticket. And I just knew when she gave it to me. I'm like, this is the winning motherfucking ticket. Because I already I just already knew. Your girl won the 43-inch flat screen TV. I'm like, okay, look at God. Because it's going in my new crib as soon as I move. So, you know what I'm saying? All the blessings and abundance upon your girl. So that happened. I just woke up feeling like a winner that day. So that was that. Work is still toxic as fuck though, whatever. Fast forwarding. So New Year's Eve. Let me see. Do I want to talk about the angel number of today? I'll get into that and then we'll shoot into New Year's Eve and where we're at. So on the way here, the last four of the license plate. Sorry, my guy. 6172. Angel number 6172 represents balance, creativity, intuition, and new beginnings. And it means great future ahead. And I love this because I was kind of in my head about being honest about my New Year's Eve and all of that. But I'm like, bro, just be real. Just be real. Because I'm tired of the fake shit. It be a lot of phony shit on the internet. A lot of people be faking the funk and acting like life just be perfect. Oh, let's keep it a buck. So angel number 6172, becoming your best self. Angel number 6172 represents balance, creativity, intuition, and new beginnings. Through this sequence, you are encouraged to follow the path that you fully trust and desire. Fall in love with yourself and your accomplishments. Above all, number 6172 tells you not to compare your journey with others. So stop looking at Instagram and motherfuckers going on trips and getting this money and doing this and that. Like, your time will come. And that's another thing. I'll say this too. A lot of people around me have been getting their blessings, and I'm like, I know my shit is around the corner. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anytime somebody get blessed with they shit, I'm congratulating, I'm clapping, I'm like, I'm happy for you. I know my shit is next. 6172 angel number, believing in your talent and creativity. The power of the angel number 67 in this angel number amplifies your belief, which is something that I really, really, and I'll talk about belief in here too. We gonna get to that in a second. Belief is very big. Self-sabotage is a thing for me, and like negative self-talk, but you gotta amplify your belief. Therefore, begin to manifest great tidings and do what it takes to accomplish your goals. It is time to push your dreams and ambitions a little further. Even when you don't see any visible changes, trust in the process. And that's what I've been dealing with on the daily now. Like, I keep telling myself, because, you know, you get to those moments where it's like, you just looking at your circumstances like, this is fucked up. How is this gonna happen? Where I'm gonna get the money from? How I'm gonna get blessed? How is this miracle gonna happen? How is it like? And again, example with me winning the flat screen TV. So another thing that like is very heavy on my mind here is like, I'm still working to get myself established. I'm not in my own place yet. You know what I'm saying? But that's always on my mind. Like, I got to get all the stuff from my place. I got to get furniture. I got to get a TV. I got to get a motherfucking brand new TV. Like, so that's what you got to understand, that everything's going to fall in place how it's supposed to. So even when you don't see any visible changes, trust in the process. I also was listening to some little manifestation shit in the morning one day, and it was saying like, you know, imagine being in a building. So I was thinking about myself being at work at the hotel. So of course it's a big ass window, you know, right across from me, and I see the people walking past. But once they walk past the window, I don't see them. But that doesn't mean that there aren't people walking outside. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it. You can't see everything that's going on behind the scenes. You can't see what the universe is doing. You can't see what God is doing at all times, but you got to understand that everything is working in your favor. Something tremendous and magnificent awaits. Here's to 6172 symbolism and interpretation. The number 6 stands for peace and harmony in your life, which I know I'm very big on. I don't do the chaos. I don't like that shit. The guardian angels want you to connect with these attributes as early as now. Keep in mind that the frequency that you invite in your life depends on where you focus the most. And that's very important to take note of too. The frequency that you invite into your life. I'm going to just set that there because we getting into New Year's Eve and what happened. Okay. With each end, there comes a new beginning. This is something that I struggle with a lot too. Like, I have a very hard time with letting things go, with letting people go, with letting phases and stages in my life go. I have a very, very hard time letting go. That's probably one of the toughest things. Therefore, don't try to feel sorry for yourself during despair. The endings are preparing you for significant and positive changes in your life. Here I am always like, oh, I can't wait till the miracle happens. I can't wait till, you know, I step into my glow up. I can't wait till the success comes. But yeah, I want to hang on to all the bullshit or don't want to let it go, even if I know that it's no longer serving me. If I know, like, Jasmine, you got to let shit go. But again, we're getting to New Year's Eve. We're going to get to it. Find a way to focus on your goals and never lose focus. Even when you decide to hit rock bottom, angels call you to continue to trust in your gut feeling. Pray for divine guidance to show you the right path. It is time to focus on hope and faith in your life. Keep past hurts and negativity at bay and pay more attention to what shapes your future for the better. In simple terms, choose to see the light in the darkness. I am the silver linings queen. I always try to see the silver linings in every situation. Have courage and confidence that the divine masters are helping you to achieve your most significant potential. First, focus on the present time and always count on the ascended masters for support and direction. This angel number says that it's time to expand in your skills and your inner potential. Be open-minded and let others know what you are capable of. Every motherfucking thing, bitch. Stop hiding your talent. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on the gram. Healing my homies, Black Girl Experience. But begin with what you have and everything else will shift to your good. Be practical in your decisions, actions, and words that you say to yourself. For positive changes and everything to align accordingly, choose to be optimistic. The glass is half full, not half empty. Okay? And focus on being thankful for what you have. Trust and believe that it is possible to attain everything that your heart desires. Besides, remember that even when angels have answered your prayers, you need to play your part. Set a solid foundation from the start and don't give up until you have arrived at your fullest potential. Understand that the current challenge is set to place you at a more promising and significant place. As a result, the spirit guides want you to keep on manifesting your true life's desires, not to mention believing yourself even through disappointments. This is a sign that positive changes are coming your way. So as you continue to pursue your mission, something great awaits in the near end. In the meantime, be grateful for what you have. Blah, blah, blah. What else? Let's see. Let go of extreme fear of failure or doubt. This angel number wants you to live your life without regret. It's time to have faith in yourself and the divine. So what did the beginning of this say? It said, becoming your best self. So now we're going to slide into... let's slide into the new year, I guess. We're going to slide into New Year's Eve. So, I didn't have any plans for New Year's Eve. I don't feel like I've had plans these last couple years. Like, I don't really have a desire to go out to the club. I don't drink. I'm a smoker. I'm going to hit the blunt. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a desire to go out and party, watch the ball drop. And again, you know, I used to really listen to a lot of, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Young Pharaoh. I don't know what happened to my dog. They got him. They got to that man. Young Pharaoh was kind of like a spiritual or conscious, like, teacher, whatever, motivational speaker, just a very educated, well-versed in knowledge Black man that was like really waking people up with his messages and shit like that. His first video was like, the Black woman is God or whatever. And he has so many followers on YouTube. He has so many videos and whatever. Like, he was really doing his big one. And you got to understand that. And that's why for me, like, I don't want to be famous. Like, I want my platform to be very successful and shit, but I don't want to be famous. I just want to be wealthy. I want to be financially free. I want to be able to live the life that I want. I want to be able to travel. I want to just do what I love and live a purposeful life. But when you are really trying to put out a good message to the people, you know what I'm saying? When you try to educate people, and like, especially if you like a health conscious person or just a conscious person, or, you know, want your people to be better and you trying to move shit forward, you're not gonna last too long in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So you got, you know, it's just, you got to be real careful with how you do shit. So I don't know. He ended up like getting drugged and all type of crazy shit. And one of his last interviews was with Nick Cannon, and the interview never came out. And he was talking that shit on there. And I'm like, where's the interview? And ever since then, it's just been downhill. But I lost my train of thought, but whatever. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, I was saying that I used to listen to him a lot. I don't know why I was saying that. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But Okay, I was talking about the ball drop. So he was one of the people that I used to listen to, and he had a video where he was talking about, like, first of all, he used to talk about all the pagan holidays and how Christmas, New Year's, like, all of that shit is really like evil and shit like that. But he was just talking about the meaning of like the ball drop. Like, people do all of this shit, get dressed up, go out, drink. Oh, we about to watch the ball drop. Just to do the same shit over and over, and you know what I'm saying? And people never changed, and they just, again, I've been past like the whole holiday shit and just all of that for many years now. Like, I really just want to create my own traditions and kind of do my own thing. I really, if I could, I would live off the grid, real talk, and just do my own thing. But you still got to exist in this crazy ass world. But yeah, and another thing is, um I've talked about this on here before too, about how like the real New Year is not until Aries season. If y'all don't know, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. They start the shit. So like March, April, when the flowers and the plants and everything blooms, and springtime, that's the New Year. Not in the dead cold in the middle of the winter. But if you want to go by the calendar date, whatever, at the end of the day, the point is, no matter whatever you believe or whenever the new year starts for you, you have to understand that there is no power in the clock. First of all, time is an illusion. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was telling me Happy New Year at 12 o'clock and it was still 11 o'clock in Dallas. I'm like, I'm still in 2023, apparently. But there's no power in the clock. Everything is a mindset. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you want to change and do whatever, you don't have to wait to January 1st to do that. And even if you do decide, okay, it's the new year, I done set a New Year's resolution, I done set my intentions, I got these goals, whatever, cool. Do whatever you got to do to carry that shit out. But you got to understand that you are going to fuck up. You are going to fail. And that's what I had to realize last night. And I'm not justifying what happened or anything. And I'm not even mad at myself. I got to a place of acceptance, and it was just the perspective of how I looked at it. So like I said, I didn't have any plans or whatever for real. I worked yesterday. So when I got off work, I was just on chill, and I hit some people up and was like, oh, let's just not even people. I hit up one person. It was like, hey, let's just, I don't know, get some champagne and just chill at the crib. Maybe get like a little game or something, just be on some chill shit or whatever. And so in the midst of me making this gang, whatever, let's just have a little chill night. In the midst of that, a little toxicity dwindled in there. And the toxicity has been, trying to make its way through my life for some time now, for some weeks now, for some months now. And my thing is, like, when you want to start anew and move forward in your life from a situation, you gotta shut the door completely. You can't leave that bitch cracked open. You can't be like, oh, well, they're engaging with me and I'm not answering, or I'm not whatever. They blocked on here, but they not blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, the point is, people be wanting access to you. And if a motherfucker is persistent, they gonna get through. You know what I'm saying? At some point. And you could play the game of like, oh, well, they engaging with me, or you know what I'm saying? Or it's them hitting me up or whatever, like whatever. So it was that whole type of situation that's been going on with me. And I was standing strong for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? For months. And it started getting to a point where motherfuckers was getting some type of access to me. You know what I'm saying? And so, anyways, last night I was making these little plans or whatever, and the toxicity done made its way on in, okay? But here I am being very self-aware and taking accountability for the situation at hand. Yeah, it seeped its way in, but I let it in. You know what I'm saying? I allowed it. I engaged with it. So I was not standing on business yesterday. And I ain't gonna lie, it was so much going on in my mind. I was like, I was talking to God. I was talking to myself. I'm like, Jasmine, don't do this. Look how far you've gotten away from this. Look at how your life has been when you separated yourself from the situation, blah, blah, blah. Just, just going through all of the motions, all of the shit. And, I almost stood on business, but almost doesn't count. So at the end of the night, shit, in the wee hours of the morning, I did not stand on business. And I'm not even mad at myself. I'm not like disappointed in myself. Like I said, I just looked at it as a teachable moment because so much happened within everything that happened. Aside from what happened, like, a lot of a very, I don't want to say a very deep conversation was had, but a conversation was had, and it just kind of, I know a lot of these things. There are a lot of things that I know about certain situations and certain people, but it's kind of like a reminder, I guess. It's just like that people are who they are. You got to accept people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? And just, again, taking time to really self-reflect on what I've been doing for the past however many months, the path that I've gotten on, the way that I feel that my life has changed and went in a totally different direction, and feel like things have gotten better for me when stepping away from a situation. So, sometimes it takes those moments for you to fuck up or to, slip up or whatever. And the same thing, I want to compare it to your New Year's resolutions, goals, intentions that you set for yourself. Whatever your resolution is, if you want to get healthy, you want to get fit, you want to be more financially responsible, or whatever your goals or resolutions are, guess what? You're going to fuck up. You're going to fail. Some people fail on day 1. Some people fail on day 365. And, all those other days in between. I'm going to hit y'all up on April 23rd. Like, what's up on them New Year's resolutions? How y'all doing? Y'all going to be the fucking forgot. So you just got to understand that that's life. You're human. You're going to fuck up. You're not always going to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to always stand on business. But it's very important to take accountability for that and be able to assess the situation and see, and reflect on it. And that's what I had to do. And like I said, I usually get really upset about myself or with myself when I fuck up or do some shit that I'm not so proud about or whatever, but I just really wasn't even upset. Like, it just really showed me like the progress that I have made and how there are certain things that I don't want to go back to. Another thing is, I think I kind of took a couple notes on this, like, another thing is, like, I really started to see the power of self-love and like really empowering myself and really just pouring into myself, because I'm a people pleaser, and that's been my downfall in a lot of my relationships and just whatever in life, because I always overgive and I go over and beyond and I break my back for other people, and it's like in the end I always feel like, damn, I gave everything I had and da 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 da, and it's like, Jasmine, you have to give all of that stuff to yourself. Go over and beyond for yourself. Love yourself. Put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever it is that you want or need in your life, you're going to attract that. You're going to start to get all of those things back. When you don't pour into yourself, when you don't love yourself, people can see that. People can see it. And they will take advantage of that. So that was another thing that I just like realized like during this time that I had been working on and bettering myself with. What else? It was something else. Oh, being a vibrational mismatch with somebody is very crucial to know or recognize. Like that little angel number shit I had just read, it was talking about being in peace and harmony. Like that's a real thing for me in my life. So if you disrupt my peace, if you disturb my peace, that's a problem for me. And also, you have to recognize when you are not a vibrational match with somebody. So that's what I'm always trying to get this person to understand is like, we just not good for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't even get along. Like, we're always bickering back and forth. And it's more so you that got the problem with me and want to try to make me conform to be this person for you. It's like, bro, we just not a match. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to be one of those people like, man, we was doing so good. Like, no, I don't want to be in a relationship like that. I want to be with a person where it's peace and harmony. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Not all the time, but all the time for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just, everything is just, and not even like an argument like that, but it's just like, everything is just friction. Everything is like pulling teeth. Everything is a it's like, something ain't right. That mean we not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So realizing that you're a vibrational mismatch with somebody is very important as well. Like, the natural harmony of a relationship is very important to me. I feel like a man that don't compliment you, congratulate you, celebrate you, but want to be in your energy, you don't like me then. Like, why are you even, how do you not do any of those things, but you want to be in my energy? How is it that I'm not the person for you? And I had to have this conversation as well. Like, and I was very proud of myself with the conversation that I had, because I was just being like, I was really just being honest about my feelings and my emotions, and like, really, even though I didn't stand on business, but in that conversation though, I was proud of myself for standing on business. Like, this is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is not what I want, and this is not what you want. So what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? You know that I'm not the person you want, and I know that you're not the person that I want. I know that I deserve better. I know what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? I know what I desire in a relationship from a man. Like, why would I waste my time with you? Why would I do that? I'm like, we're wasting each other's time. And I don't really know what it is I don't really know what it is that you want. I feel like you want a lot of different things. And I think that you are a very selfish person. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But you got to go be selfish in your own world. You're not about to be selfish with me. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot. But I was just really proud of myself for recognizing that. But I did play into the toxicity, and I ain't gonna lie, I had a great time. But another thing that I had wrote down was like, you gonna fuck around and miss your mark trying to put a puzzle piece where it don't belong. You got a whole purpose in this life, Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? You get to these phases, or you get to these points where you get your momentum back up and you be going and you be moving, and some shit come try to throw you off, and here you are, you about to miss your motherfucking mark trying to put a puzzle piece together that don't even fit. And that was another thing. There was one day, a motherfucker snuck me. Okay? Got through to me. Motherfuckers, and that's the thing. Excuse me. I'm a person that always answers the phone when I'm asleep. Like, I just have a habit of doing that. So a motherfucker be like, oh, you sleep? I be like, no, I'm up. But be dead asleep. You could get through to me like that. And sometimes people just get through to me at other times. When I'm doing something in the morning, when I'm getting ready for work. Somebody got through to me in the morning when I was getting ready for work. Or no. I was on the phone all night one night, and I had to get up for work. And I probably went to bed at 4 a.m. and I got to be up at 6. Baby, that alarm went off and I hit snooze, and I woke back up and it was 6:30, and my whole day was shot. I was like, fuck. I usually listen to my affirmations and all that shit in the morning. I was running late. I was trying to hurry up and get ready. Sometimes I ride to work with my coworker. So this day, they came to pick me up. And our dumbasses just realized we could ride in the HOV lane on the freeway. So if it's two people in a car, you can ride in the HOV lane and bypass all that crazy ass fucking Dallas traffic in the morning. So, mind you, my day is already going to shit. Motherfuckers then threw me off my whole vibe, my whole frequency. And I knew you know what I'm saying? But again, when you not in alignment, when you getting off your path, it's gonna show you every time. It's gonna show you every time. So I knew being on the phone like that all night, I was like, I already know. But you know what I'm saying? So when I woke up late, whatever, everything just started going left. So we got on the freeway. We trying to hurry up and get in the HOV lane. This motherfucker missed the fucking entrance. I was like, oh my God. Already running late for work. Stuck in Dallas traffic. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I was on the phone all night with this motherfucker. I'm like, and look at how your day is going. And that's exactly what I mean by you gonna fuck around and miss your mark by fucking with a puzzle piece that don't even fit. Again, taking that time to self-reflect on the progress that I've made, moving forward in life and all that. And that's another thing I kept saying to this person. I'm like, leave me alone. Now pause. Now I be telling my homegirls when they dudes be trying to mess with them still, and I be like, girl, he ain't gonna leave you alone. You gotta leave him alone. But, whatever. So I'm just like, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, why won't you leave me alone? And that's the thing. So that's my thing with the situation is like, a mother, it's a very weird situation because I feel like the person acts like they don't really want me. It's such a weird energy for them to act like they don't want me, but deep down you really do want me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm like, you won't leave me alone. I'm like, I have not contacted you. You have been contacting me for months. No response, all type of, you know what I'm saying? Why won't you leave me alone if you really don't even want me? You just want the access. You like the control. You like the, you know what I'm saying? You like what I do for you. You like the feeling that I give you. Not physically, but that too. But you know what I'm saying? But you just like what I give to you. And in this situation though, I just feel like I don't get nothing back. You know what I'm saying? I don't get nothing back. As much as I give to you and like pour into you and nurture you and build you up, I don't get that in return. And that's what you got to understand. Like, you got to take a really deep look at your situations, your relationships, like what's happening here. So that was pretty much my night, my day. I didn't get a lot of sleep. Like I said, this shit was going on to the wee hours in the morning, and I probably took a cat nap, and then I'm like, fuck, I gotta go record today. I was excited about coming to record, but I was like, damn. And then I didn't think the nail shop was gonna be open. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get my lashes done. I was just gonna come in here barefaced natural, which would have been cool, but it was just like, I was worried about that. Excuse me. But everything worked out. Everything worked out. And I also just believe that I'm a very big inspiration for people. I just want to say that. So this here is one of my journals. This I started writing this about probably like 6 months ago. This page here is talking about wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and all of that. I was taking notes from this book that I was reading. I don't remember what book it was. All of this is just talking about like action is what produces results. That's what is going to, create success in your life. You are the one who decides how to feel and how to act based on the way that you choose to perceive life. Nothing has meaning except the meaning that we give it. Know your outcome, define what you want, take action, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of good things. Oh, remember I was talking about that belief? It was given like the keys to success. So passion, belief. The belief about what you are and what you can be determine what you will be. Change your beliefs so that they support you. So I got to get rid of the self-sabotage and the negative self-talk. But what I really wanted to show y'all on here is, and this is why I'm proud of myself. Again, this all just goes into the new year. So let's see. I happened to pull this out a couple of days ago. This was my 6-month plan. This was from December 18th, 2023 to June 18th, 2024. I wrote oh wait, no, that's the new one. I'm sorry. That's my new plan. Wait, let's go back. Where's the old plan? Was it in the other book? Oh, I'm about to be pissed. I think it's in the other book. It is. Damn, it's in the other book. So I had a 6-month plan, but I checked off, I don't want to say a lot of things, but I checked off a very good number of things on there. So I remember the first thing that was on there was like book a one-way ticket flight to Dallas. It was supposed to be like moving my son to Dallas, find a yoga job here, and I taught 3 classes at North Node Sanctuary here. It said get a regular job. I did that as soon as I got off the plane. It did say all money in. I'm pretty sure Nipsey Hussle is not happy with me because it has not been all money in. It's been a lot of money out. But I'm that's something that I have to work on. What else did it say on there? I don't know. Find a gym, find yoga friends. I didn't find everything on there, but the point was like I checked a lot of things off of my list on my 6-month plan. So I made another 6-month plan for December to June. I got where I want to move to, what kind of place I want to live in, what kind of car I want to drive, building my yoga clientele, teaching classes, creating events, my content, praying and meditating daily, yoga daily workout, gotta stick to that, getting back to tarot and astrology, reading daily, eating healthy, saving 5 bands is on my list. And I was very proud of the money that I saved. So that was another thing too. So I ain't gonna lie, I am not a very financially responsible person. Like that's something that I really have to work on. But I was very proud of myself for the amount of money that I saved when I got here. However, I didn't end up getting to use the money on what I planned on using it for, but I was glad that I saved the money and was able to use it in my time of need, which ended up for me feeling like a financial setback after I had to use the money for what I had to use it for, but I was proud of myself. So now I feel like I'm back to square one a little bit. But nigga, you saved the money one time, you could do it again. So whatever. Pay back those who helped me, and I have 3 individuals on here that I really want to look out for when I get like a lump sum of money. Luxury experiences only, monetized on YouTube, and a motherfucking shopping spree because I deserve it. I'll be doing my 369 method manifestation on here. And this time I'll be switching it up every day and do something different. What else? More 369. Da. So yeah, all of that. Good shit. What else? It was something else that I was just about to touch on when I was reading in the journal. So another thing. Let me see. I took a screenshot of this because it really made me think about it. I was a little sad. Got in my feelings a little bit. I had read something on Instagram that said, no one knows how much you suffered this year, but you stayed strong and didn't quit. You literally did your best. Be proud of yourself for passing your hardest moments alone while everyone believes you were fine, and never stop pushing to be the best you could be. Keep glowing. And I was thinking about this today when I was at the nail shop getting my nails done, because even though I said like I wasn't really disappointed in myself, there was a split second that I was kind of beating up on myself for my whole New Year's extravaganza shit. But it was just like I had to dig a little deeper with that on why I feel like, you had those moments when you relapse to things or go back to certain things or situations or whatever. And it's just like, I don't think a lot of people know, like, and I feel like I don't really share this. And it's so funny because a lot of my family, I feel like a lot of my family members every day, well, not every day, but I feel like as of recently, a lot of my family be like, oh, hey, just checking on you, haven't heard from you. Or so sometimes like my family be hitting me up in a group chat and I just don't even be responding because I don't have the energy to engage with people and shit like that because I just be feeling like I got a lot going on. And, I wear it very well. You know what I'm saying? And so when I was in the nail shop, one of the things I was thinking about was like, I don't think a lot of people understand how lonely this journey. First of all, a spiritual journey is a lonely ass journey. When you the black sheep of the family, when you on a different path, got different beliefs, being an entrepreneur is a lonely journey. But this situation in particular, like relocating to another state, and again, no, I'm not over this shit. Not like I feel like I'm over it, but in a way, not really, because relocating to a new place and kind of feeling abandoned from a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I've still been making it and was able to pick up the pieces and keep moving like nothing ever happened, it's been a very lonely journey, you know what I'm saying? And the shit that I've went through during that time. So again, it to me, I felt abandoned in that situation. I really felt betrayed when all of that happened. And then to turn around and have to deal with a whole situation, like a whole legal battle, a whole custody battle. Like, I didn't really want to speak on that before, but that's over now, and I'm happy with the outcome. But you know what I'm saying? I share a lot about that with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I shared a lot about that situation with somebody, and to know, like, you know what I'm saying? I came out here trying to, get myself together or whatever. And so for that situation to kind of backfire on me and like go in a whole different direction, that was a lot to deal with. And again, to feel abandoned and be basically by yourself here, like, this shit be lonely as hell. Like, it be a lot to deal with. I don't just be like crying my eyes out or no shit like that, but that shit it definitely took a toll on me, like being here. Like, a lot of day, like that situation, the whole custody shit that I was going through, being in a toxic work environment, just trying to make it on a day-to-day basis, like, it be a lot to try to really keep shit together. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to say a handful of homegirls. I want to say like 2, maybe 3 homegirls that I talk to, and that's cool. They are all very supportive, always have my back, always there. But even that just kind of get old sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I literally have nobody here. Every holiday I've had to fucking work. I be by myself. People like, what you doing for the holidays? Nothing. I don't have no fucking family here. I'm here by myself. You know what I'm saying? So it gets very lonely. And then to have to go through shit by yourself and keep it fucking trucking, keep it fucking moving, keep fucking smiling, keep a positive mindset, keep your mental stability, keep waking up every day. Like, it's a fucking lot, bro. And then to be away from your kid, that's very hard for a mother. You know, it may not be hard for a daddy. It may be hard for some of y'all. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, it's different as a mother. It's very different. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of trying to get your shit together, like, that shit is very fucking hard. It's very hard. So it'd be a lot of mixed emotions. It'd be a lot of shit going on. And so, I was just thinking about that. Like, a lot of people don't know, like, the silent battles that I, deal with on a daily basis. And people always feel like I'm the strong friend. People just never feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that person that people hit up and be like, oh, are you good? Like, because I got to be everybody else's therapist. I got to be there for everybody else. So, I don't really get that a lot. And when I do, I appreciate it. But it's just like, people be going through their hardest moments, on motherfucking death row, about to jump off that bitch, and you will never even fucking know. But I'm good, and I'm proud of myself. What else? Okay, so we can get into the New Year's Eve questions, I guess. I think we can get into the New Year's Eve questions. Let's see what we got. I found this online. I actually ordered these little these shadow work cards that I found on TikTok, and I thought I was gonna have them today, but they didn't come in the mail yet. So maybe on the next episode, and we could dive deep into that. Um, These questions spark lively discussions and reflections, creating a memorable celebration as people share their hopes, dreams, resolutions for the upcoming new year. Get ready for meaningful conversations and yeah. This not only encourages reflection and goal setting, but also provides a wonderful keepsake to look back on in future years. A New Year's interview is a tradition where you ask whoever as a way of reflecting on the past year and looking forward to the new one. So it says that you should consider writing down your answers, or if you are brave, recording them on video or audio on New Year's and, look back at them the next year or whatever, and just see how much your own thoughts change from year to year. So let's start a new tradition here. So I'm going to pick out whatever ones I think are good ones. Let's see. Your number one goal for next year. My number one goal for 2024 is to get myself established. Own place, own car. Another very important goal of mine is to become very disciplined. That's something that I really need to work on, is my discipline. And I feel like I really admire people. Like, when you look at places like fitness centers or gyms, all them motherfuckers be disciplined. They all be in shape. You could tell they get up at 6 a.m. I eat my breakfast. I do this. I work out. But you could tell when a person got discipline in their life. You can tell. It's just a different aura about them. It's a different, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different way that they carry themselves. I probably come off real calm, cool, collected, just whatever in the cut. I got to get on my discipline. The biggest lesson that I learned this year. It's so hard straight off the dome. The biggest lesson that I learned this year. I'm trying to see if I wrote anything down. I thought I wrote something down for this. No. Okay. The biggest lesson that I learned this year, and going back to the New Year's Eve situation, I think don't continuously repeat lessons, especially when you know the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Stop making yourself have to go through shit over and over again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I said, like, I had that little moment of clarity, like, oh, or it was like a reminder to me. Why the fuck do you need a reminder, bro? When are you gonna learn something and move the fuck on? So, yeah, stop repeating lessons. The biggest risk that I took this year, hopping on that motherfucking one-way flight. And and the whole situation with my son, like, that was a really big risk, and it got a little hectic. It got a little dirty in the ring, but like I said, the outcome turned out to be what I wanted it to be. A way that I grew emotionally this year. I think I grew a lot emotionally. And just how I was just saying that, like, I was proud of myself in that conversation that I was having about just really, just being very verbal and just very straightforward about, like, this is not what I want. I know that this is not what you want. I know what I deserve. I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really just laying that shit out, like, bro. And that's the thing. I hate when niggas feel like, cause niggas like to play mind games and niggas like to gaslight and do all that bullshit and act like they don't be knowing what they be doing. And it's like, bro, I already fucking know. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't understand why people just don't want to have real ass conversations about what shit is, but it really be the other people that be dealing with shit that, you know what I'm saying? And they try to project, or it just be a whole bunch of bullshit in the game. And it's like, let's just really have a real ass conversation about what shit is. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. And that's the thing. You do not have to play games with me. You ain't got to lie to me. I may not like the truth, but we could just keep it 100. We could keep it a buck. But so yeah, I feel like I grew emotionally by learning to speak up for myself. I really feel like I'm on my one and done shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm really heavy on the red flags this time around. Like, it was a dude that was, showing some type of interest in me, and like it was just like it was cool at first, but then it was like, bro, you ain't really on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was little shit he was doing. I was starting to peep the red flags, so I'm like, I'm straight. Um Something you want to do the same next year. What do I want to do the same in 2024? I want to keep doing the podcast. I want to keep being consistent with it. The best advice that I received this year, y'all motherfuckers don't be giving me no fucking advice. Nobody knows anything except me. It's like, nah. I'm trying to think. Who's giving me advice? I ain't gonna, no, one of the best advice givers in my circle is one of my BFFs, Jocelyn Panda. She is nothing like in my mind that sticks out, but she's just like, I be telling her, like, you should have a fucking podcast. You should be a motherfucking motivational speaker. Like, she's really like a big sister to me, because anything that I ever experienced, like, she's like, Jasmine, I've been there before. I already went through this. This is how I got through it. I remember when I was there. I remember when XYZ, and like, she's just a very like inspirational and motivational person for me. And she is the voice of reason for me. And that's crazy, because I always have to be that for other people. So I really appreciate that from her. A new skill that I want to learn this year, I'm gonna just say cook. Okay. And I don't need none of y'all motherfuckers on my head. Niggas like, oh, that's why you ain't got no man. Bitches be cooking for niggas and still get cheated on. So whatever. I like to go out to eat, but we'll throw cooking on there. Something you want to do for someone next year. Something that, like I said, I had that written down in the book, the 3 people that I wanted to repay for really, like, helping me and looking out for me during my time here. So I want to give back and look out. My number one goal for 2024. I want the motherfucking pot. My number one goal is to transition out of working a 9-to-5 into being a full-time entrepreneur with yoga and the podcast. Like, I really want this to be my thing. I want this to be my thing. I want this to be number one. I want this to be my bread and butter. I want this to be my life. Like, that's my number one goal. Something you want to do differently in 2024. I want to move smarter. I want to make better decisions financially. I just want to be better. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep growing. I want to keep becoming the best version of myself. Because I feel like I get complacent a lot just in life, period. Like, if you not pressing to be better, and that's why, like, routine is very important in situations like that, whether it be with your health and your fitness, because that helps your mentality, but it also helps you physically. But just having a routine and whatever, like, again, that discipline is very important for me. My word for next year, or what's a good word for me for 2024? I don't know. I'm gonna just say blessed. Okay, blessed and highly favored. A place that I want to visit. Some places on my list are Aruba, Egypt. Let me see, somewhere in the States that I want to go. I want to go to New York. What the New York niggas hitting on? Like, I gotta give me a Harlem nigga or I feel like I'll fuck with a Harlem nigga. Or, I don't know. I don't know what the Bronx has, or Queens, Southside Jamaica, Queens. I don't know. I want to go to New York though. Um, an unexpected joy this past year. Um, an unexpected joy. I'll say yoga. And that was one of like my greatest accomplishments. I'm pretty sure that's on here. One new thing that I tried this year. Pho. I tried pho. First of all, one of my favorite things, like I have a serious obsession for watching like mukbang videos. I will sit and watch motherfuckers eat on TikTok all day long. That shit is so weird. And every time I do it, as soon as I ain't gonna lie, that day that I got sick, and had the stomach flu, I had Wingstop that day, and I'm not fucking with Wingstop no more. But Wingstop definitely had me in the chokehold too. But I tried pho this year. Like the little ramen, the noodles, and all of that shit, and I just put all the hot shit in it, like the chili oil, the what else did I put in there? Fucking sriracha. It was decent. I think it was the beef. An unexpected obstacle this year. Everything that I went through in Dallas. Shit with my baby daddy. Yeah, all of that. Unexpected as fuck. The biggest thing that I learned, the biggest thing that I learned is, it's so crazy coming up with this off the top of the dome on the spot. The biggest thing that I learned. What have you learned, Jasmine? What have you learned? That life is a never, like, it's a never ending process of learning. You know what I'm saying? So just like, again, taking it back to the nail shop when for that split second when I kind of was beating up on myself about the situation, it's like, Jasmine, all of the situations in your life that appear as obstacles are just opportunities for growth, opportunities for change, for you to become better. All of the bullshit that you went through since you been here, whatever, look where you at now. Look at the self-reflection. Look at the growth. Look at the progress. Look at the woman that you are. Look at the woman you're becoming. Like, I love this for me. But and that's the thing. Like, you'll ask God or the universe for strength and all of that. Okay, motherfucker, you gonna get these battles, though. You gonna get some tough times. You gonna get some rain. You gonna get some, you know what I'm saying? In order, but that's the thing. And a lot of people feel like a sense of shame or embarrassment about the things that they go through in life. And shout out to old girl that picked me up last night, my Uber driver. And I had her subscribe to the podcast. So hopefully she watches this video. But she was actually young. I think she said she was 24 or something like that. She was super mature though, and I could just tell from her conversation. And she was just telling me that she had been through so much in life, and I was like, I could tell. But just the way that she carried herself in her conversation, like, it's just beautiful to witness. You know what I'm saying? So never be ashamed of the things that you experience or go through, because that's what makes you who you are. And don't nobody give a fuck about a motherfucker that want to play perfect Patty on Instagram. Period. 3 words to describe 2023. I would say eye-opening. Eye-opening, empowering, and I don't know, unexpected, I guess. Something that made you belly laugh. Shit. Just me being delusional And like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a lover girl. I'm a Pisces. Like, so, that shit made me laugh at myself. But the best movie that I watched in 2023, I don't even be watching shit like that. I definitely don't go to the fucking movies. I did go to the movies, and guess what? We had fell asleep in that bitch as soon as we got there. We went to see The Equalizer. Baby, when I tell you we had fell asleep as soon as we got in the movie. But I don't know the best movie that I watched last year. Shit, I be watching movies on Tubi and shit. The biggest problem that I solved this year, still solving them bitches. Still solving them bitches. But okay, like the whole situation with my legal battle, my custody battle, that really took a lot out of me, and it also solved a lot for me because I always felt like, and I know motherfuckers is not gonna agree with me or be mad that I'm saying this, but like for women, again, you gotta be careful in relationships because men be wanting control in every aspect, whether it be financially, through children, through telling you what the fuck to wear or what to do. Like, like men really want to control you, and it can manifest in many different ways. And for years, I always felt like my co-parenting situation was a form of control. You know what I'm saying? In a way to keep me down, a way to keep a person's eye on me or keep their foot on my neck, or you know what I'm saying? And you can feel however you feel about that, but that's how I feel. And so, you know, the scariest part about me going through the legal battle of that was the way that I left and the way that the narrative was being painted of me as a parent and as a mother. And I was like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how that was going to work out for me. But like I said, the outcome ended up being what I wanted it to be. But I feel like now that that situation is done and over with, and like, we got the shit on paper about how shit is supposed to be, I feel like I could kind of close that chapter in my life, and I feel like I can move how I want to move without feeling like I'm being controlled. So, the best day of the year in 2023, I would say my birthday was a really good day. I had taught a yoga class on my birthday. I had went to the spa that day. I had just treated myself that day. I was really happy and fulfilled that day. Another good day of 2023 was when I graduated yoga teacher training. Again, I was very just proud of myself for how fast like I had went through the training process and became a certified teacher. That was a really good day. The funniest thing that happened to me in 2023, it's 5:55. What's the funniest thing that happened to me? 5 is symbolic of conflict though, so probably the bullshit that I went through. I hate to keep bringing it back to all of the same shit, but it wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. I can look back and laugh at all the things that I've been through since I've been here. What was the highlight of 2023 for me? Shit, just getting the fuck on. I think when you see people talk about like move away from your hometown, like I do feel like that's one of the best things to do. Like I really just could not see myself living in Detroit for the rest of my life. I don't have any desire to be there. I think it's good to move, relocate, new scenery, new vibe, new people, new opportunities, new everything. So that was the highlight for me. What's the most important lesson that I've learned in 2023? Things don't always work out the way that you plan or expect them to. Shit, things rarely ever work out how you expect them to. I think one of the best like quotes is when they say like, tell God your plans and he'll laugh or whatever. Like, baby, Don't tell God your plans. He go like, put them bitches down. Cause that's not how it's going. That's not what we're doing. I got this whole shit already. Your whole shit was already predestined. It was already ordained. So put your fucking plans up. And that's so funny because to a certain extent, I do feel like you have to plan, your life or whatever. But I be in the middle of like planning your life and going with the flow, cause man. I'm more on the going with the flow side though. I ain't gonna lie. If you could sum up your year in one word, what would it be and why? I don't fucking know. Just crazy. Just like surprise. Like, yeah. What's your favorite New Year's Eve tradition? Is kissing under the mistletoe, is that Christmas or is that New Year's Eve? I don't know. I didn't kiss nobody under the mistletoe. But I don't know. I guess that would be it. I don't know. What else? You supposed to eat black eyed peas for good luck and greens for money. We was doing that shit for years and it never really happened. So maybe we should think of something new to do. If you could change one thing about the past year, what would it be? I don't know. That's so hard to say because it's like, even with life period, would you really change anything? Like, cause then everything would be different. Everything would be totally different. Like, and not to say this, I hate to use this as an example, but I do think about this sometimes. Like, if I would have never had a kid at 21, what would my life have looked like? You know what I'm saying? Like, life would have been totally different. I don't know. If I could change one thing about the past year though, what would it be? I don't know. Or even still, something else that I think about or that I have thought about recently was like, when I first got here, I had 2 jobs, right? I had got 2 jobs and I was working at another hotel too. A very nice hotel. The vibes was better. They treated their employees way better, fed them full course gourmet meals every day. I should have stayed in that bitch. But I was thinking like, if I would have stayed working there, like I ended up getting cool with a coworker and staying with my coworker. You know what I'm saying? After my situation. So it's like, where would I been staying if I were to work at the other hotel? Like, who was I gonna link up with on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But everything would have been different. So I don't know. I don't know what I would change about the past year. What would I change? Shit. But then I wouldn't be here. But one thing that I will say is just like, as much that I invested in that whole situation, when niggas was in jail and shit, like cause I feel like it went like unnoticed and unappreciated. So, when a nigga was in jail, I could have been like, hey, hit me when you get out and we'll see. We'll reconvene. But again, shit could have been totally different. What's your biggest goal for the upcoming year? I told y'all to make this bitch the #1 podcast in the motherfucking world. So please subscribe as you're watching this video. Please like the video. Post this bitch on your Instagram. Send it to your girlfriends, your friends. Who has been your biggest inspiration this year? Excuse me, that's a good question. Who's been my biggest inspiration? Who inspires your girl? I ain't gonna lie. I get inspired and people be hoeing people like, y'all just listen to shit on Instagram and run with it and be living y'all life based off Instagram. But them Instagram memes be hitting. Them bitches be fire. So Instagram be my biggest inspiration. I follow like a lot of inspirational pages, a lot of like astrology pages and shit. Just like that shit that I read to y'all earlier. Like, I think one of my biggest inspirations are people that are like just authentically being themselves and with what they share on Instagram. I feel like everybody wants to be like a influencer now, and everything is so like, get ready with me. This is, all them type of videos and shit and everything. And I was watching some little video on TikTok the other day, and it was like when your friend is an influencer and y'all just having lunch at the crib and they bringing in their motherfucking tripod, like, okay, let's get some laughs and let's do, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how the internet is. So just when people just, again, like a situation like this, somebody sitting here watching this, like, let me sit here and watch this 2-hour video of this girl just talking by her fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. What bad habits do you wish to conquer next year? Get fucking healthy. Work fucking out. Yeah. Well, those aren't bad habits, but the opposite of those habits. So spending all that money on fucking DoorDash and Uber Eats and fucking not being active every day. Again, I'm gonna have to go back to the braids though for the yoga, for the hot yoga, because you could not do yoga every day with your hair done like this. What is one new skill that you want to learn? I said cook, motherfucker. Damn. What's the most adventurous thing you did this past year? I feel like I gotta live more life. I feel like I don't be doing shit. I didn't go fucking skydiving. I didn't jump off a cliff. I didn't go fucking swimming with the dolphins. Like, I need to live life. What's the most adventurous thing that I did? Shit. Got in the car with a stranger during a Lyft ride. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Let's see. How do you plan to make the next year better than the last? By being better, doing better, checking myself. Again, checking myself. Cutting into myself. Like, Jasmine, you was on some bullshit yesterday. Do you want to change or do you not? Do you want to glow up or not? Do you want to move forward or not? Do you want to, be better? What are your New Year's resolutions? Like I said, my thing is, I feel like it doesn't matter the day, the time, whatever, because it's a mindset. So make it up in your mind that you want to change or that you want to do something and take action on your fucking goals. That's the only way that it's going to happen. And understand that every day is not going to be the same. Every day is not going to be easy. Every day you're not going to want to get up. Some days you're going to fuck up. Some days you're going to fail. Some days you're going to relapse. Some days you're going to call that nigga. Some days you're going to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some days you're going to be toxic. I don't know. But the point is, you gotta come back to self. You gotta center yourself and acknowledge that, okay, I fucked up, whatever. Same with whatever your New Year's resolutions are. Maybe you said that you was gonna stop drinking and you fucking drank yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's a new day. Start over again. Period. Every day that you wake up is a chance to change, a chance to do better. So, yes. What else? Share a moment from the past year that made you laugh out loud. These are like the same fucking questions. I don't know. What are you most grateful for from the past year? Just my community, my tribe, the people that have showed up for me since I've been here. Again, like literally people that I don't even know, like really helping me and really, just being a great form or source of support for me. Again, they asked me where I want to travel to. I said what places. What was your most significant achievement this past year? Again, the yoga shit, becoming a certified yoga teacher. Teaching my class, the 3 classes that I taught here in Dallas. What was your biggest challenge and how did it make you stronger? Um, I hate to keep bringing up the same situations, but just the shit that I've been through since I've been here because like those was really curveballs in the game. I never could have expected it or planned for shit to happen that way. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to pivot and just keep on fucking moving. Uh, these are the same questions. What unexpected life lessons did you encounter? Again, whatever. Same fucking questions. Okay. What is something that I'm looking forward to in the coming year? More money, more it's like no, but more money. Um, y'all know I'm a lover girl. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't even know. I don't even really know what I want for real. Some days I feel like I'm just gonna be a single successful entrepreneur and just travel the world and me and my best friend just gonna be going to islands and whatever and living our best life. And then some days I'm like, I want a husband and I really want to be in love and all of that. And I don't know, but whatever's to come. I don't fucking know. Um, let's see. Before I bring out the tarot cards. It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Rent due, rent due. It's the first of the month. Oh, I had some. I don't think I wrote anything down for that though. I put down new first. Like what are some firsts that I want to do in 2024? Uh I don't know. Some first. I do want to do something crazy. Like I want to take a trip out of the country, but I want to do something like I want to do some scary shit, like to overcome a fear, like bungee jump out a plane, or do some like. I feel like I got to do some shit like that to just get my adrenaline up and just start checking some fears off my fucking bucket list. Um, first, first, what else? I don't know. First, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But we can get into oh, I do wanna, like, go well, I wanna host one too. I wanna go on a wellness, like, retreat, but I also wanna host a wellness retreat and a yoga retreat and employ my best friend so she could do the massages and I could do the yoga, and we could just be out in this bitch doing whatever. I feel like it's still kinda early to be going through the cards, so, like, am I about to give y'all a full-blown reading in this bitch? I don't really know. Should I pull cards, like, for each sign? What do y'all want me to do? What do y'all want me to do? Imma just pull cards for the collective in regards to the new year. What can we look forward to? What to expect? What are the vibes for 2024? Whoa, this devil card keep popping out on the bottom. It's the toxicity trying to be in the room with me right now. Get away from me. Get away from me. The devil card is Capricorn energy though. But get away from me. Stop trying to hang on to my coattails. Stop trying to hang on to my energy. Stop trying to. Okay. The Three of Pentacles popped out. So, what we need to look forward to in the new year of 2024 is community. We need to look forward to collaboration, cooperation, working together with others, getting to the money, getting to the bag, putting our resources and our ideas together. Teamwork makes the motherfucking dream work. So if you are for self, fuck out the way, bro. Because how are we going to grow? How are we going to be better when you only worried about your motherfucking self? When you only worried about your motherfucking self. 5 of Swords. You can't, okay? We don't need no snakes in our circle. We don't need nobody that's trying to undercut the group, trying to be on some bullshit. Okay? Look at him. They turned around. They don't see me walking away with these swords. Get your scamming ass on. So beware of the people in your circle is the vibes for 2024. Beware of the people in your circle, the people talking shit about you behind your back. You see how they turned around? Beware of the people talking shit behind your back. 2 of Swords. You're going to have to evaluate the relationships in your life in 2024. What was I just talking about? About like that self-reflection and really like, you know, is this in alignment with me? Is this in alignment with my path, with my purpose, where I'm going? Is this in alignment with my progress? Is this what I want? You know what I'm saying? You got to have those real ass conversations with yourself. You have to make the decision, is this bettering me or is it hindering me? Are we building or are we bullshitting? Get them snakes up out your circle. Okay? Because when you move on, they gonna be sad about it, baby. When you move forward to clearer, calmer waters, when you start to see shit for what it is, that you're doing better in life, when you're moving forward, motherfuckers is gonna be mad as hell. Motherfuckers is gonna be in regret. Damn, I should have cherished what I had. I should have valued what I had. This bitch is moving on without. You're right. What are the vibes for 2024? What are the vibes for 2024? Okay. It's giving manifestation vibes. The Magician card and the 4 of Swords. So it's giving big manifestation vibes. It's giving sleep on it. It's giving sleep on it. And that's how you know that's a super spiritual thing. Like when people say like, I gotta sleep on it. Because you gotta take that shit to the spirit realm. You gotta let it sizzle in your spirit overnight. You gotta think about it. You gotta dream about it. You gotta see what comes to you. But also understand that you are the magician. You are a master manifester. You can create whatever it is that you want for yourself, for your life, whatever you desire. You have all of the tools inside of you. And I feel like a lot of times we look at our circumstances in life or whatever, and it's like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to come up with this? Like, you were blessed with the God-given tools. And maybe you need to sleep on it. Maybe you need to take some time. Maybe you need to journal. Maybe you need to journal and start making a plan. Maybe you need to do your 3-6-9 method manifestation. Maybe you need to make your 6-month plan. Maybe you need to write. Okay, because what did y'all do last night for New Year's Eve? What did y'all do for New Year's Eve? You know, I didn't have no plans. And that was the thing, too. I had looked into a couple places here. Like, I wanted to go to, like, a yoga studio and go to, like, a meditation, like a sound bowl meditation and all that. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't feel like paying. Like, they wasn't taxing like that, but I ain't gonna lie. I was just like, I didn't want to pay for it. I ain't gonna lie. So I didn't go, but that's more of my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Vision board type thing. A couple years ago, before I deleted all my old YouTube videos, I had did a podcast episode with Asia and JB, and like, or was it just, no, that one was just with Asia, and we was working on a vision board. That was for 2021. Yeah. So what did y'all do for New Year's Eve? Did y'all go out? Y'all would watch the ball drop? Y'all got drunk as fuck? You was in the club and in the booth buying bottles? Was you at home in the bed? And that's the thing. Like, I'm at the age too. Like, I'm at that auntie age. I'm 33. I will be 34 next year. Just period. Like, New Year's Eve, it was just giving stay in the crib for me. Like, really, like, be on some chill shit. I wasn't trying to go out. And that's on the regular. I don't go out to the clubs. I don't hang out like I want to be at the crib on chill. I could do a little kickback, but I be on my chill shit. So, well, ooh, 9 of Cups, because what? We were just talking about manifestation. This is what you get. This is what you get when you're consistent. When you write down the things that you desire, the things that you want, the things that you see, that 9 of Cups, that wish fulfilled, you have to speak those things into existence. You got to write that shit down on paper with a pen and watch it get real. Like I said, when I did my last 6-month plan, I didn't cross everything off that was on the list, but a lot of those things happened. I made a lot of shit happen. Like, the very first thing on the list was one-way ticket to Dallas. That shit is crazy. I moved from Detroit. This was my 3rd time. So, like, that's very big to be like, hey, I'm about to just hop on a plane and just do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you got to do. You got to be willing to take them chances. Chances make champions, period. Okay. Ooh, because justice will be served. We got the 10 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card. It is given. Your haters gonna have a day, okay? They gonna get chewed the fuck out by whoever, whether that be you, the universe. They gonna get their karma. You know what I'm saying? And justice will be served. Again, we was talking about community and watching out for the people in your circle. Like, keep being you. Keep being the good spirit that you are. Keep being the good person that you are. And you are going to reap what you sow, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Watch the seeds that you sow in this lifetime. Because, baby, the harvest is going to... The Tower card. The Tower card. The Tower card is get over here energy. It's like, I'm about to burn this bitch to the ground because you... And that's the thing. I was, it was one of them New Year's Eve questions, but it's like, what was the question? One of your greatest lessons? That would have been a good answer. Stop staying in situations, but okay, well, I said stop repeating lessons, but stop staying in situations longer than you need to. Stop ending up in situations where the universe got to burn the whole motherfucking tower down and you running trying to get out of that bitch. Like, bro, we gave you the signs to get the fuck out. So now we forcibly got to remove you from the situation. Like, that is the worst. That is the fucking worst. And I've been there in life. Like, you don't want to have to be forcibly removed from a situation. 9 of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the King of Wands. So it's given, you know your power, you know your confidence, you know, okay, it's giving me energy, period. It's giving me energy of getting to the bag. Let me see. You gotta go off how you feel, bro. You gotta go off your intuition. Again, with evaluating the situations, the relationships, the people in your life, the the way that you want to move, the path that you want to take in your life, if you're on a spiritual path, whatever, just whatever, like only you know the way to your road. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else can tell you that. Nobody knows what's best for you. You got to have the confidence, the intuition to see it through. You got to have the resources. You got to plant those seeds to get whatever it is that you want to get. So 2024 is going to be a great year. And you know motherfuckers be mad, like, stop saying your year. This bitch, it is my year. Every year is my year, ho. Okay? Every year is my year. Period. I wish I had some other cards. See, I got to bring on my other cards, but I'm going to just pull one just because I want to know what it's going to say about love for me. I just want some, what's in the cards for me? Where is my man? We could do it for the collective, but it's for me. But we'll do it for the collective. I just want one card to tell me what 2024 holds for me in love. One card. We're not going to take all of those. I like how people be shuffling on TikTok and shit. I'm not that great of a shuffler. And forgive my little congestion that I got going on. Page of Pentacles. I'm looking like that because Page is kiddish energy. It's not a bad thing, but Page energy is like very childish. But Page energy is also like messages. This is also an opportunity. Somebody could be coming through with like, okay, maybe it's going to come through on a business tip at first. Like, hey, I got an idea. I got this going on. I can help you with your stuff, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we plant the seeds like that. So, you know, I'm all for it. I'm all for the growth over time. But Page energy is, you know, like I said, that's the little dog energy. Let's see. Was there anything else in here that I needed to discuss with you guys? Mastering your mind. That's the main thing. Mastering your mind and mastering your emotions is very important. Because being a master of your mind is very important because you could spiral. You can go down a deep, dark hole. You know, we always see people talking about mental health and stuff like that on the internet. And again, you never know what somebody is going through. So being a master of your mind is very important. You know, I always mention like the self-sabotage and the negative self-talk with myself. Like those are things that I really need to work on. Because the mind is a powerful tool, you know, and it's a terrible thing to waste, especially if you're not using it in the right manner. So if you are a very negative or pessimistic person, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit could go a different way for you, but you got to learn how to turn it around. And that's why I'm so, just adamant about my morning affirmations every morning and listening to guided meditations and really because that really sets the tone for my day. And it puts me in the right mind frame. Again, if you go to a motherfucking job that you hate every day, you're going to be in that bitch like, oh, these motherfucking customers. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go into your day like that. Don't wake up and you know, speak that negative shit into existence. Today is gonna be a great motherfucking day. The work day gonna go by fast as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Be on your Jody from Baby Boy. What was this? What was he talking about? What did he say? I forgot what the fuck he said. For I'm the master of my ability. Whatever, you know, that whole little speech he did. So being a master of your mind is very important. A master of your emotions. Cause baby, crimes of passion are real. And I would never want that to be me. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about that on the podcast too, about how like I always used to say like I wish that I could be a person that was just real rah-rah and just whatever. Like I do not want to be a hothead. I do not want to lose or risk my freedom or do some dumb shit in the heat of the moment because of my emotions. Emotions are fleeting. 1 minute you happy, 1 minute you sad, 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. You know what I'm saying? Shit changes. And you got to be able to sit with that. You got to be able to deal with that. You got to be able to process that. How many people are in jail for that motherfucker made me mad? I killed it. Like, what? You killed somebody because, like, and again, those are forms of control. That's how somebody know they got you, baby. If somebody got that mind control over Debo, if somebody can get you off your square by fucking with you emotionally, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of control. That's a lot of power to have. And I want to maintain my shit. I want to be a master of my shit, my mind and my emotions. So that's very fucking important. Let me see if there is anything else that I have for you guys. A couple text messages in here. Happy New Year, family. Take me out the fucking group chat, guys, please. Don't send me holiday text messages, the Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy New Year. Like, bro, same to you. Move the fuck on. I hate it. I fucking hate it. But send me all the happy birthday texts. This nigga's in my DM. Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Niggas on my head in the DM. Thank you. I know I look good. I know. But no. So yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm wrapping this up a little bit early, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me. And as you can see, like, I sound very congested on this fucking episode. I hope a bitch get better ASAP. I've been taking fucking Benadryl at night. That don't really do shit but put you to fucking sleep. And I'm hangry. I've been hangry since I got here, so I'm gonna wrap it. But yes, guys, that's it for me and my New Year's. I hope that y'all had a wonderful New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I'm off work again tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck I'll be doing tomorrow. Probably just chill. I be chilling on my off days for real. I'm gonna go home today and do a little more journaling. I'm gonna try to like just really my focus is to get my money plans together and my saving and like what I'm really trying, like what Jasmine, we need to get this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have some shit to show for myself. So those are really my goals for the new year. And again, not worrying about how often you fuck up, if you fuck up, when we're like, every day is a new fucking day. And even if you fuck up right now, if you sit here and you acknowledge that in the moment, then okay, keep it fucking pushing. Keep going. I fucked up. Oh well. So that is all that I have for y'all. Make sure that y'all follow me on all platforms. Healing My Homies on Instagram, Black Girl Experience on TikTok and YouTube. That is all I have for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Happy New Year.